And takes low for ball one. And that one
down.
Cutting but missing down low. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And a pitch. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Swung on, belted. Straw chasing after it. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, number 19.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one in there across the letters.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Bichette goes. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Ball
up
two.
and in, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And lines out to third.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Anthony Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bichette over at second, 1 down. Center field. Mullins settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. That
Ball
one not
one, no
close. And that is ball one. And another ball. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing and he went. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Counts full.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Bassett back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That is 7.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score. There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Ramon Urias now at the plate. Urias getting to start at third in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. That's in there. Strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the 2nd. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Down the third baseman, Will Wagner. In the air, left field, Cowser hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Alan Roden. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
That
1
one
ball,
misses in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. Jorge Mateo now.
Shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Late swing, foul to the left. Top of the third, no score. That one ripped, but foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Heineman. Swinging a foul straight back. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. And the first offering is not close. On the ground, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Straw stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
2-1.
And it's even up. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladdy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He gets to the bag in time, so they get the out, but a run does score. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball. That pitch is out.
That missed by a lot, and now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed. And that
Ball
misses. And the count is
3 balls,
3-1.
1 strike.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, take the base.
So a leadoff walk. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Up the middle. What a stop. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Mullins batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Fires over to first. And they get Mullins for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4. And now Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's George Springer. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one missing low.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner. Fly to left his first time. That just misses,
outside.
And it's 1-0. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just misses. Going to count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Line drive. Strong makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Ramon Urias. Right through there for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is back. Hits the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. It's off the mark, and he scores. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. First pitch, just misses. Runner at second here, one gone. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air. Guerrero has a beat on it. And there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Colton Cowser. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fly ball down the line. Roden sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. And that is out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough.
And that one ripped into right. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 2. Outside low, 1-0. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
Keegan Aiken gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. First pitch misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Pitch misses inside. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Ball to strike. In there at the knees. On a line. This looks like extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they lead by 4.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter is George Springer. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mateo sends it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Bassett back to work. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rutschman on at first, nobody out. In the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings through it for the K. And the runner stays where he is. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2 now. Looked like it was a little bit up. Man at first, one away. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. That's off the inside corner, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Easton Lucas.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there are 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. 1 for 2. That's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. And there's a strike. That one fouled off. That's too low. And the count is 1-2. He goes down looking. So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. That one at 95 missed up top. And that is ball 1. Foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-1. That one pushed foul. And it remains 2-2. And that one is inside. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Straw in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count. Yeah.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. Popped up. Springer sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. And now Ramon Urias.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Splits the plate, and that's strike one. The Blue Jays up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off down the right side. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand has to hurry. And that's a great play for the out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bichette at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First offering, and it just misses. Cano, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days, because he's not out there racking up Ks.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. That's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Slap the other way, foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2 to count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. 3rd home run of the season, and we're starting over. It's 5-5. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Garcia. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. Hit on the ground to short, Bichette. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, called strike. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 6-5. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and he just misses. Garcia, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Garcia, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants to.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Mountcastle in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Stays alive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So bases loaded with 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Straw getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they lead by 2. New pitcher now, Nick Sandlin.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go.
Line and a base hit into right. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's down and in. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 3.
And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-1. And delivers outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch is outside. So they're all loaded up. And that one gets past the catcher. Fires over to Guerrero. Rutschman retired. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely. Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's fouled off. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays. This one high in the air to left center. Cowser settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. Tyler Heineman, the next to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Miles.
Next to hit, Miles Straw.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And there's a ball.
2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And no one can get there. Springer comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Felix Bautista.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Vladdy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 10-8. So 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Gregory Soto comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In there safely, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Springer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. That one ripped left field onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Jays leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And ball 1. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 down, nobody on. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slugged their way to a win in this one.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice.